Hi friends, happy first day of May and welcome back to my channel.
Wife and mama who believes we can all live the life we love regardless of the size of our budget. Join me each week as I share my life as a working mom, a wife, and a semi-reformed shopaholic who, along with my husband, is on the road to financial freedom. I'm Corina, and this is One Budgeting Wifey.
Hi guys, so for those of you who are new, my name is Corina. I am One Budgeting Wifey here on YouTube, and each and every month I come to you and share with you all about our family budget, how we are budgeting for the month, what budget changes we have for the month, as well as our financial progress as far as getting out of debt. Now today's video is a special one because each month my husband and I sit down and we look over not only our budget but also our calendar to see what changes we need to make and what things we have coming up in the month that we need to accommodate and make our money work for. So this month starts the beginning of the summer season for us, and really the summer is our busiest season as a family. Obviously the holidays have a lot going on with them as well, but for our family in particular we do a lot in the summer starting with May. Part of that is because of my husband's job, but it's also just partly because of family stuff. We have a lot of birthdays in the summer, we have a lot of events, we love to have people over in the summer to swim and to just hang out as a family. So this starts a really busy season for us, like I said. So this month in particular in May, we have a ton happening, and I'm going to go ahead and go through those changes with you guys as well as share with you our cash envelopes for the first half of the month. So let's get started. Let's talk about some of the changes that we have coming up first. So some events that we have coming up in May are that my grandma's birthday is actually going to be tomorrow. So we have some things coming up for her birthday. We also have Mother's Day coming up this month, so we obviously needed to accommodate a gift or figure out what we were going to do not only for my husband as far as me for Mother's Day, woohoo, but also as far as what we're going to do for our moms, for my husband's sisters, and for the other moms in our lives. So that needs to be a part of our budget. We also have this month coming up our son's baby dedication, which we don't actually have a financial obligation for that, but we might want to have people over afterwards for lunch at our house. Maybe we might barbecue or something like that, so we need to look at that and figure out what we're going to do as far as that's concerned. We do have Elias's 1-year pictures coming up at the end of the month. We're taking them early. He's only going to be 10 months this month, but we want to get them taken early so that we have them for his 1-year birthday planning as far as doing invitations and all of that good stuff. So we have to pay for that. We also have to get props, figure out his outfit. So that is going to be a part of our budget items for this month as well. Other than that, we just have the normal stuff going on, so date nights that we want to plan and squeeze in there somewhere. I think I'm forgetting one thing. Oh, we also do have our pool maintenance. So each year we actually get our pool professionally cleaned at the beginning of the season. And then after that, going forward, my husband does the maintenance on it himself unless there's a significant issue that we have to deal with. So we're going to be getting a maintenance done for our pool this month as well. So that's a budget item that we have to accommodate as well. It's kind of a big one, but hey, it is what it is. So those are the budget changes that we have going on this month. It's really, really important to look at your budget and look at what actually needs to be paid for throughout the month rather than just kind of write out the same old budget that you think will work and that has worked every other month, because things fluctuate. There are some months in the year where we have no birthdays in our family. There are some months where we have 3 birthdays, which is in July. So it's really important to sit down together as a family or as a couple and just look at what's going on for the month. So that is what we have going on for this month so far. Let's take a look at our cash envelopes and get those stuffed for the first half of May. Alright guys, so before we move on to our cash envelopes, I do just want to talk about one thing that we are doing differently this month, and that is we are going to go on a pantry, refrigerator, freezer challenge as far as our groceries are concerned. So our grocery budget is going to be a lot different this month than it is typically. We're also going to be utilizing cash. As you guys know, if you've seen my channel and seen my grocery videos before, I love Walmart grocery pickup or Safeway grocery pickup or delivery. I love getting just like driving up to a store and picking up my groceries and going home. However, you cannot use cash when you do that. So this month I'm going to be going into the grocery store as much as I don't want to. I'll be squeezing it into my weeks and I'll be using cash. So what we're going to be doing is eating through as much as we possibly can that's in our fridge, freezer, and pantry. And we're going to have a small grocery budget for everything else that we need. Our grocery budget is typically about $300. I like to say it's like $330. Sometimes it leans more towards $350, but that's our full grocery budget for myself, my husband, and our son. And this month, with this challenge, we're going to be spending $120 for the month. That's $30 a week. And so we're going to be spending $60 every 2 weeks. So that's going to be a big change, and why our grocery cash envelope is going to be pretty small. Please don't think that this is something that we do every month, because it's definitely not. But our goal is to really only spend on the absolute necessities with that money. So we have tons of meat, we have tons of sides and veggies and all that other stuff that we need to really make the bulk of our meals. This money is just going to be for things like almond milk and creamer for my coffee, and maybe some fresh veggies and fruit, things like that we'll need to add into our meal planning and grocery shopping. So it's gonna be pretty limited. Please don't be alert. Please don't be alarmed and think that we only spend $120 every month on groceries. I wish. That would be amazing. I don't know what we would eat, maybe top ramen every day, but that's not the reality. So this is just a special grocery challenge we'll be doing for the month of May. So let's go ahead and stuff those cash envelopes. So as usual, I have my SavvyCents wallet here with me, and we're going to be stuffing 5 categories today. So the first category we have is groceries. Let me open this guy up. I think we are totally empty right now. So our first category is going to be groceries. Like I said, we are going to be doing the grocery challenge this month. So for groceries, for the first half of May, we're going to be doing $60. So that's going in groceries. The next category is our household budget. So that is for any household items that we need: grocery bags, laundry detergent, etc. So we allocate $20 for the first half of the month for household items. All right, along with household items, I actually like to separate out any personal care items that we have versus household items, so that we can kind of see what we're spending per category. So for personal items, which includes shampoo, conditioner, lotion, makeup for myself, skincare, things like that, we will allocate $20 as well for that category. So those are both going to go into the household items category there. The next category we have is date nights. We're going to allocate $40 for date nights for the first half of the month. We are going to see Avengers Endgame, and we cannot wait. We're actually going with our family, so it's going to be kind of a big group of us, but it's going to be really fun. I'm super excited. The last category is actually going to be split into 2. One is for my husband and one's for myself, and that is our personal spending category. I've already picked out what I want to spend my personal money on this month, so I've only taken out $20 in cash for myself for my personal spending, and I am going to spend the rest of my personal spending money on ordering an item for myself if I don't get it for Mother's Day. Hint, hint. It's going to be an organizer for my purse. I'm really excited about it. And my hubby is going to get $40 to start off his personal spending. I'll put this aside because he will get that directly and goes into his wallet. So that's it for our cash envelopes for the first half of May. Okay friends, so that's it for our budget update for May and for stuffing our cash envelopes for the first half of the month. I would love to know what your favorite cash envelope category is to stuff, or what item you have coming up in the month that you hope to make some budget adjustments for, whether it's good or bad or anywhere in between. Be sure to share that with me in a comment down below, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Have an amazing day and happy May!